Now recording has been started. Yeah, so first of all, good afternoon, Kajal ji, and welcome to you in this session. And yeah, I'm so excited to have this conversation. I was looking forward for a very long time to have this conversation with you.
Thank you so much. I'm also excited. Even I'm feeling little bit nervous. I don't know why, but yeah.
Okay, so yeah, just tell me, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also fit and fine, as fit as fiddle in front of you. Just tell me something about your son. How's his condition right now?
Yeah, she's okay. Oh, sorry, he's okay.
Okay. So
Actually,
yeah,
he wants to walk. He wants to walk, and he know very well. Like I don't want to walk. Okay, then he crawl. Then
mm,
he crawl. Yes.
he's too little, na? He's too young. That's why he
And
doesn't look
it's
very
too
good.
difficult. Yeah, ma'am. It's too difficult these days. It's too difficult to me for manage everything. So yes.
Actually, I have already fallen in love with your son, especially when it comes to talk about his eyes. His
Yeah.
eyes, really.
Actually,
I like.
ma'am, he understand English very well. Like I speak with him small sentences, and he understands very well. Okay. Even my daughter also understands.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cute.
When
Okay,
my
so
daughter what?
yeah, means I wanted to say, as we are waiting for the very first time as a speaking partner here on this platform,
Yes.
so I think we should introduce ourselves one by one for the viewers. So may I know something more about you?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Thanks for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. As you know, my name is Kajal. I was born in Tukloda. Currently, I live in Ratlam, which is situated in MP. Okay, and I'm married with two kids. Talking about my graduation, so I have done my graduation from Vikram University in 2013. Along with my degree, I have done PGDCA course. And when it comes, my hobbies are playing badminton, listening songs, and yeah, a little bit dance. And my strength side are I'm self motivator. I'm eager to learn new things. And my weakness side is I'm a short temper person. I easily lose my temper. Yeah, that's all about me.
Okay, it means it creates problems in in your married life. Your this personality, being a
No,
short person.
actually, from the starting, I was so that's why.
Yeah, I can understand. Even I also do sometimes. I get anger. I get angry with my husband. Okay. By
Yes.
the way, you fully introduce yourself, and I'm so happy with that. Means first day you were not that much confident, but right now you are looking quite confident, and it shows through your speaking way.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely.
Yeah. So I would like me also to introduce for the viewers. So as you know, my name is Yashoda, and currently I'm connecting to you from Koshambi, Uttar Pradesh. Talking about my education, so I have done my schooling from Punjab board, and nowadays I'm a homemaker just like you. I'm a part-time YouTuber, and just recently I have started my one new journey, that is my teaching journey. So nowadays I'm an English language teacher as well. So that's it about me. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I like spiritual songs. So I prefer to listen spiritual songs in my free time.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, you are doing very well, and you are inspiration. Who all the women, not women, but who all the people who really wants to learn something, who really wants to do something in our life. So you are inspiration.
Thank you for kind words for me. Actually, whenever I get the positive comments on my channel, then it always enhance my energy and my motivation. Everything I got from my, and just whenever I have conversation with any of my subscribers, then I just by their appreciative words, it always push me to
Yes.
be on my journey of learning this language. Though I face problems, difficulties in my life, but I'm totally dedicated to learn this language. Okay, so yeah, Kajal ji, I would like to know something more about you, about your life. Like how how come did you start learning this language? When did you start learning this language? What type of idea came into your mind to learn this language, to start learning this language?
Okay. From the starting in my school days, I know little bit English. Okay, and I afraid of English at the time. Okay. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. So, but right now I'm not like that person. but I can say 2 or 3. I have watching your videos one more than 1 year. Okay, for 1 year. So yes, ma'am. And when I scroll one day, when I scroll my mobile, and then I watched your video, and then my expression was like, she is, yeah, seriously, ma'am. Seriously, I mean, who is she? She's speaking very well. Even I make excuses every time. Like I don't have any partner, I don't have any environment, because there are no people who speaks English with me in my family. There are no, and there are no one. So,
They
but you,
got partner.
yes, ma'am. You are example who really wants to learn English, because people always make excuses. Okay, I don't have
Yeah.
partner. So how can I practice? How can I practice? How should I start my journey? But you are my role model, and after watching your videos, I thought, and I thought, and I why shouldn't I speak English like you? You are homemaker and you are live in village. Okay, I also my parents' home is my parents lives in a village. Okay, so why can't I? Okay, and if I talking about my English journey, so I after watching your videos, you have mentioned Chandan sir. Okay, so
Yeah.
I have, yeah, Chandan sir. So
And then say,
yes. He is learning situational English. So I started,
now it's unique from all of rest of the teachers.
and it's very easy to
And
understand. Yeah, it's very easy. So I started watching his videos, and also I was starting your videos, watching your videos, and then I decided I should have I have to learn English, okay, from my kid, for my kids. And whenever I go out, okay, and I go like outside, so I feel awkward, and I feel embarrassed. Embarrassed,
embarrassed.
yeah. So you I think on my wedding anniversary, me and my husband went to Udaipur, okay, and there are many foreigners who who visit in Udaipur, okay, and one of them foreigner who asked me, can I sit, and little bit some question he asked. Then I was shivering at the time. I don't know how to answer. Okay, I don't know how to answer. But my husband handled them, and because my husband is not good English, but his confidence level is better than me.
He knows survival English.
Yeah. Actually, he's speaking English. When he speaks English, I was very laughing. Okay, because he speaks funny. So
Means
that's why.
it was not correct, but
Yeah,
yeah, his confidence was on the top.
yeah. Yes, ma'am. Definitely.
And when this type of situations always comes in our life, then we get some ideas to start our journey. Otherwise we always think there's no need to learn this language. But when you face the society, when you have to go out and you have to talk to your friends, then you get to know about that thing, that how much crucial is this language nowadays, especially. And
Yes,
nowadays, your kids are too young, but when they will start going to school, then you will have to attend a parents teacher meeting. And
yes.
nowadays, being a mother, being a parents, we always want our kids to be educated from a well reputed school. So there's no doubt you will have to speak this language. You will have to attend meetings only using English language. Then at least if you will learn this language at this time, then later on you will not have to feel embarrassed and regret yourself.
Yes, ma'am. In future, if we survive, or if we get a like better job, okay. So we have to learn English. We must learn
Yes,
English. English is must.
absolutely.
Yeah, because I don't want to that what kind of problems I have faced, that I don't want that my children has faced in future. So that's why.
Yeah, and as you already told us that now your kids, they have started speaking this language at a very,
Yeah.
very early age. So of
Yes,
course they are not going to
my
face lot
family
of
members.
regarding
Yeah,
this
my
language.
yes, ma'am. My family member speaks. चलो ये आ गए इंग्लिश मैडम, अब इनसे इंग्लिश में बात करनी पड़ेगी. So yeah.
Okay, as you told that your husband, Miss earlier, he used to speak broken English. So now is he working on his communication skill or not?
No.
Not at
He's
all.
not able. No, ma'am. but
But I
he
think
allows me to
he's
learn
better
it.
than his husband. Am I right?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. You are absolutely right.
So how? What about his reaction after listening to you?
He's so feel happy, and when I speak to you or when I speak to everyone, so he just pause, he just take pause, and he saw like, oh God, my wife is speaking English, so he feels very happy.
Yeah, I think it's really very proud thing for your husband that at least he is not able to attend the classes or enhance his communication skill because of having lots of responsibility. But at least
Yeah.
being a maker, if you are doing that thing, then definitely it's kind of a proud thing for your husband. Definitely. Okay, so I would like to know something about your school life. What kind of students you were?
Oh, I at the time I was very introvert. I didn't have any more friends, and I was like shy girl. Okay, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, yes, ma'am. And it was not good my school time, but in college time, I improved myself. I improved myself, and I they time I decided that time I decided I have to learn English in my future. Okay, if I because before marriage I used to teaching.
okay. You
Yeah,
used to teach.
yeah, I used to teaching in a school. In a school,
Oh,
yeah, yeah, in a school. And that time I have faced many problems. That time I have faced many problems. So I decided no, it's not. It's time to learn English. It's time to learn new something to me to help to improve my communication skill. So yeah,
okay. It means in your childhood you were not a naughty child.
no, I can say little bit, but not too much.
Just not like your son.
No, he is too stubborn. Actually, both are very stubborn and both are
Hmm.
very naughty, and they fight each other every time.
Maybe your husband, he was so naughty person in his childhood.
Yeah, yes. He was
How did you know?
because my mother-in-law, whenever I see it together. So my sister, when my sister-in-law come and I watch some album. Okay, so yes, my mother-in-law said he was very naughty and he was very stubborn. Whatever he want, he get. So yeah.
And all these qualities are still in your boy, in your child, kids.
Yes. My daughter is my daughter is so stubborn and like so angry person.
But I think this quality you have in your personality, not
Yes,
your
ma'am.
son.
Both are. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So now I would like to know from you, means being a mother, what kind of problems you face while nursing your kids?
Okay, ma'am. Being a mother, I have faced many problems because I don't in before marriage I don't have take any responsibility. Okay, any responsibility, and after marriage, even after I became a uh, daughter-in-law, I have faced many problems because I don't know how to cook. I know the basic cooking, but I don't know how to cook, how to manage whole family. Yeah, how can I take care? Because even I don't take care myself, so how can I take care all the members? And yeah, it's too difficult, but later on I learned. So yeah.
So I think means when your personality changes from like a unmarried girl to married girl, then we have to face, especially your first week after getting married, especially your first month. A girl always faces lots of problems, and she always she while doing anything. What if
Yes,
I mistakes? What if I put lots of salt in any dishes?
yes. I don't know how to knead the dough, and I don't know how to make a chapati. So yeah,
Okay, so does your mother-in-law, she used to help? She helps you?
yeah. But right now she doesn't.
Is earlier she used to help, but right now
Yeah,
she doesn't.
she doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, he used to
Yes,
help me.
right now you have learned all the things. After teaching you, then she is taking rest.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so do you have any questions for me?
Yes, ma'am. I really want to know, I really want to know from you that what kind of problems did you have you faced before your journey? Because I know about little bit, I know from you about you little bit, like your family member and your I know your background, actually, I can say. So what,
Yeah.
how did you manage? How did you manage?
Actually, how did I manage? So there is only one answer, that I was self-motivated person. And still I am a self-motivated person, because if you are a kind of a self-motivated person now, then whatever you are dedicated to do anything, then you will be working on it without any hesitation, without any interruptions. But if you're a kind of a person who always depends on others for the
Yeah.
motivation, then
Yes.
becomes difficult for you. When I started my journey at that time, I didn't have any support from even for my husband, but I was so passionate, so that I used to make videos like 2:30 or 2 a.m. in the morning. Then slowly, when I my channel started working, then my husband, he allowed me that now you can do whatever you want to do. Then I got
Yes,
lots of time to work on my communication skill. But I didn't focus on any grammar. I focused only on doing listening practice. Later on, I started speaking practice. But when it was my need to work on my grammar, then I started following Chandan sir, and from his videos, I got so many things. And yeah, at the same time, also the deep dive into having audio conversation. And when I got lots of confidence that now I'm enough able to do video conversation, then I found that app, Skype app, this application, and I started connecting with so many learners for video conversation, just to boost my confidence level. Because I think if you don't if you can't frame a single sentence perfectly, but even if while making all those mistakes, your confidence level is
right.
like on the top, then a person always praise you, always
Yes, ma'am.
praises, because of the
But in
confidence, because confidence matters a lot.
Yes, ma'am. But in my case, before joining you, okay, I don't speak a single word. I know the basic structures. After joining you, I'm able to speak. I can say I am connect. I am able to connect everyone. But ma'am, there are many learners who on this Skype, and they are speaking very well. So that time, I thought, how can I talk with them, because they are very fluent. So yes.
But I can't say all of them they are quite fluent. Yes, so some of them still they are working on it, and some of them they have already reached intermediate level or advanced level. But the reason because of which they have learned, or now they are feeling enough confident while speaking, because they work on it. Earlier, at the first time, they had that fear of facing strangers, but when they kept working on it, so throughout this journey, they got that much confidence to talk to others. Like, the fear is like nothing. If you have a fear, then face your fear.
Yes,
But
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
when you face your fear, then your that fear will overcome. Until you face your that fear, until you leave your comfortable zone. Like,
Yeah.
I am kind of person who is introvert person. I means I don't want to go out. Just want to be alone. So if I not leave this comfortable zone, if I don't face any other like strangers, then how might this fear will overcome of facing strangers? It means you have to come out of your comfortable zone.
Yes,
That's
if
it.
you really want to.
Leaving your comfortable zone, initially you have to do all these things deliberately. But when after one after 1 month or after 2 months, 2 weeks, then you will start having that confidence. Then you will not face any problem while having conversation with anyone. Well, even though you speak wrong sentences, but your confidence will be on the top.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Because it comes from the first
Yes,
thing which is really very crucial is speaking. And if you want to speak, then you will have to start speaking. Speaking comes from speaking. Making mistakes is okay. Just accept your mistake, embrace your mistake, and try to work on your mistakes. Then your confidence will be boost. Along with that, your all the mistakes, you mean grammatical mistakes which you always make, will be overcome.
yes,
We
ma'am.
are
Even
beings, not robots.
yeah,
This
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
make mistakes.
Yes, ma'am. There are many learners. They know very well how to make sentence, how to make sentence formation. Okay, but even if I talk about my case, so I'm speaking very well, but sometimes I get stuck. I don't know how to say, what to say, you know. So that's the
It happens. In this anime, sometimes I also like feel like even after spending that much time, I also do feel like sometimes demotivated that I am not doing enough good as compared to others. So when I start comparing myself with others, then I face these type of problems.
yes,
Otherwise, when I compare myself with my earlier version, then I always feel motivated.
yes, yes, ma'am. Because yesterday Manjuji is very well in English. Okay, then she knows how to speak and how to make sentence. She knows. I think she made some grammatically mistake yesterday. Okay, but she was speaking very well. Otherwise,
Because she have been working on it now for a very long time. She has been working on it. That's why. Means if you are really so much dedicated, passionate to learn something, then that passion will always be there, like a helping hand for you to just push you. But sometimes just because of we always underestimate ourselves, we always degrade ourselves that I'm not enough. Okay, I'm not enough for this practice. I will not be doing good as compared to others. Then it's a kind of a feeling like it will always pull your leg. It's not the others who stop yourself, it's only you who stops yourself.
yes, yes, ma'am. And I have just started. I can say 2 months, for 2 months. So I think and I'm proud of myself because I know very well myself. I'm improving day by day, and it's just 2 months. So yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. The more you listen, the more you speak, this thing will work for you. Means you have to totally immerse yourself into learning. Just by
Yes,
immersing
yes,
yourself into learning, just by like doing reading practice and speaking practice, listening practice, and even writing as well. And one thing that is really very important, that is you have to develop that habit of thinking in English. If you are doing these four practices along with that habit of thinking in English, then there's no doubt within 6 months you can get fluency.
yes. I can see example.
Yeah.
Within 3 months, you speaks very well in your videos.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do make mistakes. There's no doubt. I
yeah.
accept my
There is some
mistakes.
mistake.
But the thing is that whatever I feel like, I speak. I just
Yes, yes.
speak.
That's the thing matter. This thing is matter. Yes, ma'am.
Facing problem like I used to forget words. I didn't have, because I didn't have a lot of vocabulary. So if you have a vocabulary problem, then you have to read some books, as well as in which particular field you want to work. Okay, you just get some information from social media, from YouTube, from Instagram, then you will have lots of vocabulary. Just like if you have to talk to any topic, so first before starting having conversation, just do some search. Just search something about that particular topic, then just deep dive into that conversation about that particular topic. Like अगर आपको like आप हो, ठीक है, आप एक housewife हो, you are a housewife, but if I give you a topic of like robots, related to robots, then we will not be able to discuss so many things about robots, because we
Yeah,
do we
because we know about vocabulary, robot about it, vocabulary.
Since we have to get information, not only vocabularies, we have to get some information. Only then we will be able to talk about any topic. And most of the learners, they have only this problem. There's only one problem, means like whenever it comes to speak on a particular topic, then I always shivers. So it means you don't have enough knowledge about this. There's no problem. If you're not able to speak on a particular topic, get some information about that particular topic, then speak on that topic.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Definitely. Earlier you said just thinking in English, and I try. Okay, and I try whenever I speak to my husband and my family member and my kids. So I first try. I speak with my daughter in English. Okay, but sometimes I speak in Hindi, and after that I just think and hey, how to say, how I say in English. So yeah, I try, and it
Actually,
helps me a lot. It helps me a lot.
knows if you know only broken English now, still no problem. While speaking Hindi, use some English words, use some short English sentences initially as a beginner. Then later on, just keep working on it. Then start framing long sentences and start using while communicating in your daytime. Okay, and then later on, you will be able to like speak continuously this language.
Yes, ma'am. Um, I want to share one funny thing. When my sister-in-law came in our home, sister-in-law daughters came in our home. So one day, my father-in-law came in the house, and then they were busy with chatting, and I and my sister-in-law's daughters, we were busy. Okay, at that time. So I was there. I told him. I told them, please teach. Okay, so at the time we talked the Gujarati, and sometimes when I speak Gujarati, so I observe my.
Sometimes I also, when I speak my mother tongue, na, then I feel like little awkward. Then I totally change my language from Hindi, from mother tongue to English language.